cheer, holiday joy, and holiday spending with family. But for some, it's going to be a time of sadness and a time of grieving. A teacher and student were killed in a Madison school shooting that also left the shooter dead and six others were injured. Tyrone Bowman live. According to the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, the horror of a school shooting struck in the Madison area for the second time in 7 months on Monday when police say a teenager shot 8 people before taking their own life at a private Christian school. In total, a student and teacher were killed and 6 people were injured. 2 of them are in critical condition with life-threatening injuries, and 4 suffered injuries that weren't life-threatening, Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes said. Shock and grief reverberated across Wisconsin as news of the shooting at Abundant Life Christian School spread Monday, as police methodically cleared the K-12 school, which sits on a 20-acre campus with a preschool and a church. City buses took students to a clinic down the road serving as a, city buses took students to a clinic down the road serving as a reunification point. Some children peered out the bus windows, waving to news crews gathered near the school. Others appeared somber. As they arrived at the clinic, parents ran inside to meet their children. Some were seen carrying out infant car seats. One child left the clinic with his parents wearing a Santa hat, a reminder that the shooting rocked a school community preparing for Christmas. Most parents declined to speak publicly. This hit you in the gut, Duane County Executive Melissa Agard said. Every one of us is affected by this unimaginable and unacceptable violence. At 10:57 a.m., dispatchers received a call of an active shooter at the school at 401 East Buckeye Road. By 11 a.m., officers arrived at the school. Barnes said they found the suspect, the teen shooter, dead. Barnes said he declined to provide the age and gender of the teen, who was a student at the school, and said a handgun was recovered. The school shooting was confined to one space, and the victims were part of the same age group, Barnes said. He said he didn't know if the space was a classroom or a hallway, but said it looked like or it took place in a learning part of the school. The student appears to have been in school before the shooting began and did not breach the school's locked entry, Barnes said. Barnes also did not provide the ages and genders of the injured victims. He said they included 1 teacher and 5 students. 2 injured individuals had been released from the hospital, Barnes said Monday evening. Another news conference was scheduled for 8:30 p.m. Monday. My heart is heavy for my community. My heart is heavy for Madison, Barnes said. We have to come together as a community and figure out what happened here and make sure that it doesn't happen in any other private or any other place that should be a refuge for students in our community. He said he didn't know why the teen opened fire, but that police were searching their home. If we did know why, we could stop these things from happening, Barnes said. Police officers did not fire their guns during the incident, Barnes said. Abundant Life did not have a school resource officer or metal detectors. Cameras in the buildings are monitored, doors remain locked, and every student is visually scanned by staff as they arrive at the school, said Barbara Wires, Director for Elementary and School Relations for Abundant Life. Of the 8 people who were shot, 4 people were transported to SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital. 3 were transported to University of Wisconsin hospitals, according to Madison Fire Chief Chris Carbon. One of those victims died on the way to the hospital, Barnes said. One of the gunshot victims was pronounced dead at the scene, Barnes said. That's in addition to the shooter, who was also found dead at the school. Roads were blocked off along 4900 Buckeye Road. Police said people to avoid the area. They don't want them going there at this time until it's all clear. President Joe Biden said the shooting was shocking and unconscionable and called for congressional action. From Newton to Uvalde, Parkland to Madison, to so many other shootings that don't receive attention, it is unacceptable that we are unable to protect our children from the scourge of gun violence. President Biden said in a statement, "We cannot continue to accept it as normal. Every child deserves to feel safe in their classroom. Students across our country should be learning how to read and write, not having to learn how to duck and cover." He called on Congress to pass universal background checks, a national red flag law, and a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. This is a doozy right here, everybody. This should not be happening to young men and women when they're going to school. About 420 students are enrolled in the school from 3-year-old kindergarten to 12th grade. Wire said it shares a 28-acre campus with Campus for Kids, Learning Center, a program for infants through 4-year-old kindergarten, and the non-denominational church. Shortly after the shooting, a Journal Sentinel reporter observed parents running into a nearby SSM Health urgent care and clinic to retrieve children, some of whom were in infant car seats. Located at 1821 South Stockton Road, it served as a unification point for parents. Troy Reggie lives about 3 blocks from the school. Many of the neighborhoods send their children to the school. He said, "Nothing like this has ever happened in the area," he said. "It's a sad situation all the way around." According to the Madison Metropolitan School District, La Follette High School and Cite Middle School are on secure hold due to the shooting. Buster said there are no threats to Madison. Barnes said there are no threats to Madison public schools at this time. Agents from the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives are working to trace the guns. Barnes said he was in contact with the FBI as well. Earlier in the day, the Green Bay Area Public School District announced on social media that police were investigating potential shooting threats at 2 of its 4 high schools. As of noon, 3 persons of interest had been identified, and it was determined there was no ongoing threat. Police are still actively investigating. Abundant Life's official Facebook page released a short statement asking for prayers after the shooting, and City Church, which is affiliated with the school, asked for the public not to contact them. The church said it would not hold a meeting Tuesday night to pray, they're going to get together, They're going to hold a meeting on tomorrow night, which is Tuesday, to pray for school staff, students, and families. Abundant Life was founded in 1978 with 30 students with a mission to train young men and women in the development of Christian character and academic excellence. Today, its students come from about 200 families, 56 different churches in the Dane County area. City Church is also a partner with Christian Life College, Madison, and the Christian radio station 97.1. The church is affiliated with the Fellowship of Christian Assemblies, a Pentecostal association. Governor Tony Evers acknowledged the shooting in a statement saying his office was monitoring the situation. "We are praying for the kids, educators, and entire Abundant Life school community as we await more information and are grateful for the first responders who are working quickly to respond," Evers said. All right, I'm going to leave this story here for now, and I'll keep you updated as information is made available. Tyrone Bowman Live. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this channel. Never surrender.